What's up, everybody? Hope everyone is doing well. Just repping my Mr. Meeseeks jersey. If you have any idea what this is from, please let me know in the comments down below. Extra credit for you. But today, we are just showing off everything I got physical media-wise for the month of February. It was another stacked month of releases, especially there at the end. So it's really excited to share this. I got a ton of 4Ks, limited edition steelbook slipcovers, and also a huge stack of Blu-rays. I believe there's over 45, 50 titles here, maybe more. So let's get into it. This could be a long one. I'm going to try and go as quickly as possible. But without further ado, I know this is technically a January 31st release, but I didn't get Sidekicks till February, so I'm including it in the February month as I didn't share this with my January haul. So Sidekicks was definitely the first one that came in for the month. Just an absolutely incredible box set from Vinegar Syndrome. Really love this release. So that would be the first one. Getting into some steelbooks, we got the Black Panther Wakanda Forever steelbook, Best Buy exclusive. Yeah, this is an awesome, colorful looking steelbook, even with the Avatar characters on the back. If you can get your hands on this, this is one to definitely have in the collection. We picked up the new release of Warm Bodies, another Lionsgate 4K steelbook, another fire one if you ask me, and for the price, you can't really beat it. Happy to have this in the collection. It was a good time rewatching this. It was a lot more fun than I remember, so good stuff there. This is an older release, Gemini Man, but I did pick up the steelbook just for $10. Unlike a lot of people, I do enjoy watching this in 4K at least. So added that one to the collection. Recent release as well. This was a re-release of the Scream 4K steelbook, and a lot of these I have unboxings for if you are interested in actually looking a little bit deeper into these, but nice to have this one in the collection as well. Everyone's probably picked this up, maybe not, but we got Rocky, the 4K steelbook from Best Buy. Really nice to have in the collection. Watched this last night, looked great. We got the Training Day 4K steelbook from Best Buy. Really enjoyed this one as well. Awesome looking steelbook. Alrighty. Some limited editions I picked up. MVD had a sale. And yeah, just picked up a couple of Arrow releases I don't have in the collection. So the first one I did get was Deep Red. This big old set. Really nice to have this one in the collection. Excuse me there. And another one I just watched yesterday. I really enjoyed this film. Wild Things. What a wild movie. Really nice box set. And this, of course, has the really nice steelbook in there. So nice to have this one to the collection. Very nice release from Arrow Video. Picked this up randomly. This is not a new release at all, but I picked it up in the month. X-Men Trilogy. It's the original trilogy. X2 and X3 weren't as good as I remember, but I really do like the first one of this. So happy to have it in the collection. Also, I picked this up earlier in the month. They kind of had a sale on these. These are, just Christmas classics that I watched as a child and continue to try to watch every year. So I got all three of them in this set. I think it was 25 bucks. This is the classic Christmas specials collection, which includes Rudolph, Frosty, and Santa Claus Coming to Town. Nice to have that. I also picked up Finding Nemo. This is an older release. Just picked it up because it was like 10 bucks, and somehow it came with a slipcover, so I was really happy to see that. And this is actually one of the Pixar movies I do really enjoy. This came out, I was a little older at the time. I guess I was like 14, 15 when this came out. But either way, I still enjoyed watching this. New release, Devotion, 4K with Jonathan Majors and Glenn Powell. Highly recommend if you're a fan of Jonathan Majors. He seems to just be doing, spectacular work in everything I've seen him in, whether it's Ant-Man, whether it's this. He is doing good stuff. This is kind of a bare bones release, no Blu-ray, and only 2 special features, which I haven't checked out yet, so I don't know how long they are, but all in all, really did like this, and this slipcover is really nice. I did also pick up the slipcover version for Training Day. Nice to have that one in the collection. Trying to collect all the Warner Brothers 100 slipcovers for this year if I can. So trying to be off to a good start here. I picked up the Rocky Knockout Collection, which is just the 4 films. This is a pretty bare bones collection. There's no disc art. There's no Blu-rays on this. And there's very little special features. I think the only special features included in this is all for Rocky 4, which is cool, but there's nothing on the other 3 Rockies. The steelbook that comes with the Blu-ray has the special features, which I'm sure just ported over from the Blu-ray. And, of course, they're on the Blu-ray disc. They're not on the 4K. So that's unfortunate. I do believe there is a commentary, too, maybe 3 commentaries on the 4K, which is nice, but no actual special features. But nice to have this in the collection. We all know another one will be coming out in 6 months with all of the 6 films. But, oh well. And some Scream Factory titles that I got. One of the new releases for this month was the double feature of Slumber Party Massacre, Slumber Party Massacre 2. I did check out the first one and had a good time with that, but I haven't checked out the second one just yet. But nice to have this one in the collection. And then I did pick this one up as well. This is kind of an older release from Scream Factory, but happy to have it in the collection. That's the Return of the Living Dead. I really had fun with this. This is a fun movie. So highly recommend that. That was all of the 4Ks that I got. Everything else is Blu-ray, so I'm going to go through it fairly quickly. But we're going to start out with a Vestron title, my first Vestron title that I've gotten, and that is the Dentist collection, including the Dentist and the Dentist 2. I watched the Dentist, but didn't check out the Dentist 2 yet, but what a movie. Pretty creepy for sure, especially if you hate going to the dentist. What a thriller of a movie here. But very nice looking slipcover. Was really happy to have this in the collection, and yeah, I mean, probably going to have more Vestron coming soon, so stay tuned to that. All right, 4K release, Blu-rays I got, sorry. These are all Blu-rays, just randoms, under $5, under $10, but I got Young Guns. We got Workaholics Season 4, show on Comedy Central back in the day I grew up with, I really enjoyed. Season 3, which I've already dove into, I guess you could say. All right, one of my favorite war movies of all time, We Were Soldiers. So, one of my favorites of all time, but yet it's still in the plastic. I know, I still haven't popped this open. This is a very intense war movie. I still think it's one of Mel Gibson's most underrated movies that he's in. You got Sam Elliott's in this, has a killer role. But yeah, We Were Soldiers. If you haven't seen this, check this one out. I know it's still in the plastic, but I will be watching it this weekend for sure. Another one of my favorite all-time comedies of all times, one of my favorite sports movies of all times. Definitely one of my favorite, if not my favorite hockey movie of all time. That's Paul Newman and Slapshot. This is a classic. If you've never seen this, if you know nothing about hockey, this is a great movie to watch, and it is so funny. You will have a blast. I guarantee it. Lovely, lovely movie. Hope we get a 4K of that someday. I picked up Scary Movie 4, thinking that this was Scary Movie 3. It's been so long since I've seen the Scary Movie movies that I thought this was the one that I really enjoyed. This was still really funny and good, but this wasn't the one that I thought it was. It was actually Scary Movie 3, so yeah, I'll be looking to get the other Scary Movies at some point. I'm sure they got a 4-movie set or something, so we'll look at that. Movie I watched last night, another childhood favorite, The Sandlot. You just can't go wrong with it. I enjoy this. And I always forget James Earl Jones is that his name? God, I always butcher his name for some reason. They don't even mention him in the... Wow. That's so crazy. But yeah, Dennis Leary's in it. James Earl Jones is in it. But they don't mention any of those names in the actual credit part down here, which is really weird. But classic, Sandlot. This was a first-time watch for me. I really enjoyed it. I'm a big war movie fan. This movie won 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture in 1970, and that is Patton, sorry. But yeah, this is a longer movie, but I enjoyed every bit of it. This is a really good watch. Another one I hope for a 4K pretty soon. This one I just watched the other day as well, and was a first-time watch. 1 Hour Photo with Robin Williams. What a thriller of a movie. This was really good. And for those of you who are, maybe on the younger side, who didn't grow up with, film and taking your film to, to the 1 Hour Photo spot at Walmart or at CVS or any of those places, really just don't understand, what we had to go through, I guess you would say, like putting your film, I don't know, it was just weird. And this movie just kind of like goes, deeper into that, and of course shows you the backside of things, of how they actually make film and stuff. So this was really interesting to me. It's a really quick watch. It's only like an hour and a half, but Ron Williams is so underrated in this. What a role, especially, going away from his typical comedy. Highly, highly recommend. 1 hour photo. One I haven't seen yet, but Last Samurai, I've heard nothing but good things about this. Always was turned off because of Tom Cruise in this, but this is supposedly a really good movie. It is really, really long. It's about basically the epic tale of the birth of modern Japan. And he plays like a Civil War guy who goes over there for some reason. I don't know the full story, but definitely looking forward to checking it out. This one was under $5, no problem. Great comedy. One I haven't seen in a while, but one I'm going to be revisiting very, very soon. My Cousin Vinny. If you want to watch a comedy court movie, this is definitely one to check out. Really do like that one. I got the Jaws 3 movie collection, which includes Jaws 2, 3, and The Revenge. I watched all 3 of these films. Jaws 2 was good. Jaws 3, I don't know what. I just thought it was super cheesy. Jaws The Revenge was okay too, but yeah, you could tell, like, the CGI and whatever they did with the sharks in these movies, it's just not the same as Jaws. Or, like a lot of people say, it's because, you don't see the shark that much in Jaws. That's why it's so good. But you see a lot more of the shark in these movies, and sometimes it's okay and somewhat believable, and other times it's just like, that looks horrible. But either way, I enjoyed watching these. Happy to have them in the collection. And definitely, we'll be watching these during Shark Week or something like that. I'm thinking sometime in the summer we're going to be doing a, Shark Month type movie, because I love shark movies. So there's that. Here's a 4-movie collection, Charles Bronson 4-movie collection, that I have not seen any of these movies yet. It includes The Valachi Papers, The Stone Killer, Breakout, and Hard Times. I'm a sucker for these kind of 4-movie, 2-movie collections, especially when they're under $10. I think it's a great deal. Yeah, it's mostly bare bones with, little to no special features. This one in particular is a 2-disc set, so you got 2 movies on each. But all in all, looking forward to checking this out, and for the price, you can't beat it. This is a John Carpenter classic that a lot of people rave about. I'm sure we'll get a 4K here soon, but one I haven't seen, and that is Big Trouble in Little China. This one I'll be checking out very shortly, but happy to have this one in the collection. Love Kurt Russell. 3 of my favorite comedies growing up. I don't know how people feel about these now. I watched all 3 of these just recently. They're still okay. I still laughed at some different parts of them, but I love them. Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, and Goldmember, all 3 films. I had a blast revisiting this. I guess it might just be nostalgia on my part, but I love these movies, so hate me if you want. But had to have that one in the collection. A movie I hadn't seen, The Boondock Saints. What a movie. This is so good. I had a bunch of friends, big fans of this growing up in middle school and high school, and I just, for whatever reason, never got around to watching it. William Dafoe's in this. This is a great movie. Highly recommend if you haven't checked this one out. I got a 4-movie collection here, 4 comedies. It's got Wedding Crashers, Horrible Bosses, Dumb and Dumber, and Hall Pass. And not only that, this has the theatrical versions for all 4 movies and the unrated versions for all 4 movies. So technically, there's 8 movies here in this set. Wow. Yeah, absolutely awesome set. And for under $10, it's a no-brainer. No-brainer. A lot of these are 2 film movie collections coming up. I Am Legend, The Book of Eli. Haven't seen Book of Eli, but I Am Legend is a great film. I'm sure we'll get 4Ks of these shortly, but nice to get these in the collection. Another 2-movie set, 2-movie collection. We got Airplane and Airplane 2. Obviously, Airplane's a classic that I love, but I've never seen Airplane 2, so looking forward to checking that one out. 2-film collection. This is National Lampoon's Vacation and European Vacation. 2 movies I have not seen. I just saw National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation last year and absolutely loved it, so thought, why not pick up these 2 and check them out before they get 4Ks, hopefully. All right, only down to 2 more. So one more 2-movie collection set was Body of Lies and 3 Kings, which has George Clooney, Mark Wahlberg, and Ice Cube, and then Body of Lies has Russell Crowe and Leonardo DiCaprio. I have yet to see either of these movies, so looking forward to checking these out as well. And then last but not least, another war movie, The Older Midway with Henry Fonda and Charlton Heston. I did say that right, so I'm happy there. Haven't seen this one, but I do have the newer remake of Midway, which of course is about the pivotal battle in World War II. So definitely looking forward to this classic. But man, that is all I picked up. I say all, but that was a lot. There's a lot of movies here. I've watched a lot of them, but still got a lot to unwrap, as you can see, especially in the Blu-ray section. But all in all, it was a great month for physical media, especially on those new 4K releases. And I'm super excited for March. I mean, we got a ton of good movies coming out in theaters in March. Creed 3, you got Scream 6, 65's coming out. There's a lot of good stuff coming out, as well as, we have more Rocky steelbooks coming out. Rocky 2's coming out next week. Rocky 3 the following. Rocky 4 the following after that. So yeah, a lot of new titles and physical media coming out. Stay tuned. We're doing unboxings, collection hauls, all those good things that you guys love. So subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video. Comment down below on any of the titles I picked up. Tell me what you picked up for the month of February. And if you recommend any titles that I didn't pick up, please let me know. I'm always looking forward to hearing your guys' suggestions, because that's mainly where I get these. Like, I don't just blind buy movies just to blind buy. It's usually based off recommendations of, stuff that I hear from other collectors. So all in all, great month. Hope everyone's having a great day. We'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.